Hi guys, now we're in a different place today. Well, not different place, we're on a different angle. And the main reason being, this is collection time. Now what we're going to do, I thought to start the whole series off we'd actually go into my favourite collection. And if you know me well, my favourite collection is Gym Hero, Gym Challenge, Gym Hero series. Now, as you can see, this is how most of my folders run for my collection. I usually got 2 or 3 sets in each folder. I like these folders because they have the matte sleeves. And as you can see, this set came out, the first, and Gym Hero came out in the 14th of August 2000, and Gym Challenge in the 16th of October 2012. So this is as time goes by, this is a 20-year-old set now. But what I thought I'd do is I thought I'd put this down for now. We'll go through the set as a whole because I believe, not technically, but this is a complete set now. But what we're going to do, I thought, this being my favourite set, I have a few random odd items, but this is the first one I've got. It's the old, it's not, sad to say, it's not what I'd like it to be. It's not sealed, but it's a Watsy box. Now this is the Gym Heroes. The one thing I really wish I had was more Gym Challenge, but look at that. It's got a few, as you can see, a few dents and bangs, or dents and bings, but look at that. Now, if you've seen that, I've got a variety of boxes in the collection. I think these, in themselves, they hold value, but they're just beautiful. There's so many nostalgic factors that go on here. I remember being a kid, opening up these packs. Look at that. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this down to the side for now, so we can keep that in the background. But what I've also got, I've got a few other random items that have managed to delve upon my pastime. Now, I won this in a raffle at the start of the year. Now, this is the main reason I did it. Is if I ever have a theme, it's for Erica. She always seems to hunt me down. But favourite set, I love Gym Heroes. I thought, how could I not? I thought, let's try and get the Gym Heroes PSA 10 first edition Erica pack, and I was lucky. And look at this. So this will be something that I'm going to cherish for a long, long time. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this down. Ooh, missy the box. We'll put that down over there. But what we've also got, we'll go through the sealed products first that we've got in the set, and then we'll delve into the matter of hand, the cards themselves. Now, recently I managed to get a case for this, but this is my Erica sealed deck box, and I actually messaged Arbok today, and the fact that I've got so many Erica items, I was quite tempted to get the Japanese version of this deck, but this is the original sealed Erica deck. Now these are the ARC cases you can get for your decks, and also they do the boxes for as well, for your booster boxes, but these are top class, nice and thick. Feel like this is Fort Knox up in here, but I thought this is the one thing I wish I got more of back in the day, was the Gym Hero and Gym Challenge decks, but hopefully one day when we can afford those type of things, I wish we got them when they're a bit cheaper, but it's okay, that's the way this art works. But luckily I was able to get some of these before everything happened, years ago now. I think a fair few now, 3 or 4, but these, the Gym Heroes packs. Now, the main reason I love Gym Heroes so much is you had the gym leader at the bottom of the card that they belong to, and I think one of the best things about Pokemon was the fact the whole versus the gym leader aspect. So this is one thing that will always hold very close to my heart. But it's one of these things, you have these around, you want to open them, but I got these from a box break, so we never know. There could be maybe something in it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these to the side for now. We're going to get into the matter of business. We are going to get into the cards themselves. Now, there's a few little stories amongst this folder, so we'll have to go through. Now, we're going to start off with the first series that came out, Gym Hero. Now, we have the Gym Hero set. Now, people think that the condition I keep the cards in is always fantastic, but I'm going to prove that, sad to say, it's not the same with every set. But if we have a look here, now you can't really see as much on camera, but you can see a little bit of, there it is, a little bit there. That's a crease running all the way through there, sad to say. But look at that with the Erica's Vileplume. Now, it was a very beautiful set. The Gym Heroes. As I said, the main reason I really love this set, now we can make sure we've got all the cards sleeved. Now, the main reason I really love this set is we got the gym leader down in the bottom right, and I thought that was one of the best parts. Oh, a little swirly. Now, if we have a look at this, yeah, see, that's what we're talking about. Now we're back to the YMC ways. Now, what I did as a kid is yeah, 16, you're not a man yet. But what I did is I just kept them in the sleeves and then put them into I think it was the Platinum Ultra Pro sleeves, and they seem to have kept in good nick over the years. And make sure with your binders, tight. People like move them around a lot, loose. That's where you're going to get your binding, your crease edges and your edge wear, as I've seen from other people's collections. Just keep your binders tight. So if you've got them laid up in a library, keep them together, okay? Now what we've got, now there's some lovely artworks. I think this is one of my, I've got to be careful here at the same time. This is one of my favourite cards from this set, the Sabrina's Gengar. Now it's just a really simplistic art, and I thought Sabrina in the whole series, I thought she was very iconic, very symbolic of the whole as a child, and then had to face her childlike state. Now, if you look at these, so this is one thing, a little ding down there. It's one thing I have to look at maybe doing one day. I've started sending some cards off to PSA, but I might have to start sending a lot more of the other cards off. But we'll have a little looky. But the one thing I've done over the years, I'm just going to have a bit more of a skim through. We can look at the arts from more of a longer perspective. Now you might be able to see there's one of my favourites, Team Rocket Snorlax. Now if you know how much I love my Snorlaxes, it's enough that I haven't got it in a first edition in the folder because I have it in the 10. And this goes in my collection because I like to collect my Snorlax favourite artworks in the 10s. But what I've got here is, you might be able to see there's a few little first edition stamps. Now I'll grab one here. Now what I did as a kid is I ended up somehow came across a lot of first edition cards, and then as I got older I worked out that first edition and non-first edition, well, some people do it but shouldn't be in the same set. That's my opinion. First edition goes to the first edition set, non-first edition in a non-first edition set. But what I do with these, should be two, yep. We've got the first edition, and then we've got the non-first edition. And it's just so I know that this is a non-first edition set, so I've actually got to work out one day what to do with the rest of the first editions. But for now, my favourite set, I like having as much of it as I can, so first editions, you're most welcome. If we look at this, you've got the Blaine's Kangaskhan, Growlithe, the Venomoth, and once again, guys, I just love the stamp. I think the Team Rocket stamps are really, really cool. And also, what I like about these is it gives you all the memories from, especially when I watched the show, all the first generation, which was, personally, I thought, one of the best ones. Now, if we have a look at this, we've got the Lieutenant Surge, Blaine. That's one deck I've always really wish I owned. Lots of Sabrinas. Now, some of them I don't have the first edition stamp for, some do. As I said, I came across a big random lot, all in pretty good condition. Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. Now, one thing I was really excited about doing this series, guys, and we're gonna delve into a whole bunch of things. We'll go through it all, but is I get to look at a lot of my favorite things again. Now, some of the older sets I don't get to see too much of as much anymore. We're getting to some of Misty Seal. If I'm right, I've totally gone past it, I think, unless surely I didn't. It must be in Gym Challenge, because there's a Misty's Dugong lying around somewhere. There's a Misty's Dugong, I know there is. Then we get into the trainers. Now the hollows, I don't think I touched them back on them too much earlier, but it was all just having the gym leader trainers were really, really nice as well. I think like one card that was it this set? Yes. No, it wasn't. It was the other set. There was one card, and it was in the next set, which is my favourite set. And obviously, back in these days, they had the energies to go with the set as well. But it's the next set. We're into my more favourite set, the Gym Challenge. Now, as you can see, there's a There's a few gaps missing. Now, sad to say, I not misplaced, but I mistapped one of the ones in my Pokélector app. So the one I do not own, I do not possess, is the Brock's 9 Tails and a 3. But the rest have a bit of a story. Now, these two will be Erica's Venusaur and Blaine's Arcanine. Now, I did have Blaine's Arcanine, and I still do, and it's right here. But the problem with this one is, as we can see, it's a first edition. Now, the problem with this is it doesn't match the normal set. So what I had to do with this is take it out, have the gap, but thankfully for me, my man, Monjala, has got me that card. And he's managed to get me also Erica's Venusaur. So it just means we only need Brock's Ninetales. But that doesn't matter, because there's also another gap you're going to say. But we have that, or was it number 2? Number 2, I apologise. So that means Blaine's Arcanine is 3, Brock's Ninetales is 4. There we go. But that doesn't matter, because then I've also got this. We've got the Blaine's Charizard Holo. Now, I also collect my Charizards as much as I can in PSA form. My favourite ones as well. So I've got this, but I spoke to a friend and I said, look, I never like to put cards in PSA if I can't put them in the set. And he said, nope, some people mix and match. For this, I was willing to take the sacrifice because I never owned this card. So I thought I will go all big. I'll get it in a form I really, really like. So what I'll do, chuck that to the side. This is a really beautiful set. There were some really nice cards. I think Giovanni's Nidoking, absolute stunning. The Gyarados. Now, what I really liked about this is they really emphasised on the Team Rocket Holos, going with the Mewtwo and Zapdos. What I'll do is I'll grab the Zapdos out. This is always a really nice artwork to look at. If we have a look at this. Oh, is that a little... See, once again, the fact that I haven't seen... Got a little swirly up there. I haven't seen... Now, once again, you have a look. This is a bit of edge wear. So, once again, a lot of my cards... not bad on the... Oh, there we go. There we go. Now, especially these cards. A lot of these cards I've had from my early childhood. I'm guessing this is one of you, Sir Rocket Zapdos. Some of these I've managed to pick up over time, as I couldn't collect every set as a child. Obviously, we are limited to only so much money. Oh, look, there's one for you, Arbok. I've got the Koga's Arbok. Now, what I liked is they had the crossover between the two sets with what 4 gym leaders they use. So with these 4 on the back end, and then they used the first 4 on the front end. So they had the Misty, Brock Misty, Lieutenant Surge, and then Erica. But the fact that they had Giovanni in this set, I thought his Pokemon were really, really cool. We had the Giovanni's Nidoking, Giovanni's Pinsir. Oh, and one of my favourite artworks is the Sabrina Gengar. Now, if we have a look here, I thought this is a beautiful card. This is something that should have been nice and hollow. Maybe just little sparkles in the moon, and then just really banging out the back. Maybe with a bit more of a dark purple, but yeah, really, really like the Sabrina Gengar. Really, really nice card. Now then you got your more simplistic, nostalgic factors with your Erica's Venusaur. Oh, Primeape, always going back to Ash when he called his very own. Oh, there it is. I knew this is a card. I've actually got to have a quick look at this, because if this is it? Nah. If this was 10 worthy, I would almost try and send it, because this is one of my favourite artworks of Duke. I think it would have been awesome once again, hollow form. That would have been fire. That would have been stunning, but it's alright. It's alright. They couldn't get everything right. They couldn't get everything right all the time. Now, Blaine's Charmander. Once again, just seeing cards that I haven't seen and maybe not so as much long as others. Got as you can see, some of the first edition stamps running around again. It's even little simple things like they even made a Pidgey look cool. A Koga's Pidgey. We've got the real simplistic artworks. We've got the Rhyhorn, Vulpix, Magikarp. Once again, I really love just Giovanni, just having the really nice Arbok Den once again. Ooh, Koga's Ekans. Koga be your friend, or would he be your friend, Arbok? Lieutenant said so they had the Pikachu crossover in both of the sets. The Sabrina's Porygon. Now this is, I know in the Japanese sets they had the band cards with the middle finger Sabrina, and they also had, which the other band card is the Jinx, which got done for Blackface. So there was a few cards they've managed to ban over the years in Pokemon, which is fair enough. It did not make it to the English print. Now I thought the trainers are really, really good cards in the whole gym series. Now the one card that took me an absolute while to find was Misty's Tears. Now this took me a while to. I think it's, yeah, this would be. I knew this. I think I might have chipped out on myself. Sometimes when I was a little bit younger, I saved a few pennies by not going good condition if the time came about. But it completed the set. Now it's a beautiful card. The Squirtle looking after Misty, absolutely stunning. Now this was the first set, the first series of the collection. Now it's a little bit of a change up, guys. We had a bit of a difference with camera and angle and working out the focus, but we're gonna get there. Now guys, if there's something you want to see in the collection, a certain series, maybe we delve into the packs, some sealed stuff, leave it in the comments. Leave a like, comment. I'll see you soon. Cheers.